Oh, good morning, everybody. I know sometimes I appear to be a really foul man, but that may be true, but that notwithstanding, I try to do good for my fellow man here. Whether or not you believe it, I also feel for my fellow people around the world, and particularly the Chinese, who are victims of themselves, which we will get into at a later time. Now, this video goes out to FM, my subscriber. I'm going to show you what happened because I sent you a link, but it was a scrolling link, so I'm not sure you got it. So let me show you. First of all, let's take a look at this dumbass. You know, I almost don't feel sorry for him, honestly. I really don't. I mean, this is as stupid as you could get, okay? Images of Omar Awan. Picture of Omar Awan who died in a Tesla.
Check out these pictures.
All right. I got it. I'm sorry, folks. It took me a while, okay? All right. Now, here's a real dumbass. He decided that he wanted to show how superior he was to everyone else, okay? Therefore, the only option is to go out and buy yourself a $100,000 Tesla. And don't talk to me about leasing, okay? He went out and he got himself a $100,000 Tesla, okay? Now, was this him? Yeah, I guess this was him. He had just had a kid. Now, this is an otherwise intelligent anesthesiologist who are known for their ability to think, okay? And what happened? He just had a kid. He had a very handsome young son there. What happened? Well, this happened right here. See, when you believe a lie, it's really terrible, okay? Now, his car caught on fire, and thanks to these the glass and so forth that was so well produced on this Tesla, and it's showing you right here the door handle. It had a kind of a door handle which only a person that had, I'm being kind here, okay? Only a person who feels that they're so superior that they have to join a club that knows how to open up their car. Dude, I mean, fucking people, are you understanding this? They shouldn't be allowed to sue Elon Musk. They shouldn't be allowed to. He knew he was being a douchebag. He knew. What went through your mind, Omar? What went through your mind when you said, boy, you know, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to show my friends. You see that? Boom, boom. And it doesn't open when they do it. Ha, 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 ha. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I had a lot to live for, shall we say. Okay? But why did this douchebag die? Doesn't live far from me. It's right here, or was. Why? Because he wanted to believe a lie. Also, in believing the lie, he promoted the lie. On top of promoting the lie, he wanted to look down his anesthesiologist's nose at everyone else. Well, he roasted to death while the firemen tried to get him out of the car. Just like my neighbor right here. The neighbor right in back of me. The son died. Not long ago either. It was about a year ago. He died. In fact, it was less than a year ago. About 9 months ago. Came out of a bar at 4 a.m. This fucking idiot was, and I didn't know the kid. I didn't know anything about him. All I heard was that Dodge Challenger, or what the hell that car was, screaming and screeching all over the place. Constantly. Well, what happened? He wrapped himself around a tree. He did it in an area where the police knew him and he was in constant trouble. So they let him burn to death. I mean, what would you do? The guy's sitting there and he's 20 years old and has a little daughter, 2 years old. And he's sitting in the car and he can't get out. The guy's a big problem for the law enforcement. Wouldn't you let him burn to death too? His mother told me all about it. I felt bad because I didn't know the kid. I didn't really know him. All I knew is that he was burning out all over the place. We saw that. Anyways, I'll show you what they went through on this, okay? Image of man burned to death in his Tesla in Fort Lauderdale.
Here are some pictures that match.
The man who burned in his Tesla in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Here it is, Tesla.
Accident involving a Tesla in Fort Lauderdale. Martinez of Aventura was the front seat passenger when the Tesla driven by his classmate Barrett Riley traveled at 116 miles per hour, lost control on a curve, careened into a concrete wall on Seabreeze Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, and burst into flames. Martinez and Riley, 18, died at the scene. Now that was January 8th, 2019. That evidently is another accident. And it says teen Tesla driver's 116 mile an hour speed caused fiery crash. This is another one, okay? Now you'll all know something and you'll see the relationship in it, and that is batteries are good for certain purposes, but not for producing horsepower, no matter what Elon Musk tells you. It's not good for producing torque or horsepower. If you learn anything about solar power, the thing that destroys the batteries is when you overuse the batteries. In other words, you start running too many things on them and they get hot. If you don't do that and you keep the energy draw at a minimum, batteries last a long, long time. They're doing it all over Europe. They're all those lights that are on top of the, Autobahn and everything, or whatever it is over there. They all last forever. Those batteries last a long time. What is it, 7, 8, 10 years? Because they keep it at a low draw. Okay? Those are lithium batteries, folks. Lithium is a dangerous poison. Okay, that's it for that, okay? That's just this video on that. Now we'll move on with the news. Take care.